How Carolyn and I met. I was living in Chicago at the time and just working away, so not much has changed. But she came out and visited a friend, and we had a mutual friend that she was friends with that time, or maybe living with, I'm not sure. Courtney, who had texted her and texted me separately and said, "Hey, I've got this friend in town. Here's your number. I think you guys should hang out." And so I had gotten home really late from work on Sunday and text this girl out of the blue, really had nothing to lose. And all of a sudden she started texting back, and we went back and forth for a good like 3 hours of just having fun, telling jokes, being goofy, and really uniquely getting to know each other through that way. And after that conversation, I was thinking to myself, okay, I know I have a really, really busy week, but I got to meet this girl. She's got a good sense of humor, and she seems like a lot of fun. So I looked at my schedule, and I blocked off a couple hours for lunch and walked over to her friends where she was staying at, and it was pouring rain, and luckily I had an umbrella, and picked her up and met her, and continued joking and continued feeling comfortable and having a good time, and took her to lunch. Ended up taking like 3 hours for lunch, just really having a really good time, and thought to myself, well, that went great. I don't know how much longer she's going to be staying here, but I'm going to find out and see if she'd want to hang out again, because I would really like to. So the next few days, I was working really, really late, and I would end up texting her saying, "Hey, I still want to hang out, but I'm probably going to be really late. It might be too late for you and your friends. I'm probably not going to be getting off until after 11:30, 12 at night." And her and her friends that she was staying with said, "That's okay, have them come over." So I'd end up going over to her friend Amy Joe's and Blake's house at around 12, feeling uncomfortable and awkward, but ended up having a really good time. We'd just stay up talking late at night and getting to know each other a little bit better. Finally, she had to go, and I just kind of point blank told her, "Hey, I would like to keep in contact, keep in touch, and see kind of where this might go." And luckily enough, she said that she wanted to do the same, and the rest became history, kind of. So, all right.
Next.
That's a tough one, because I always felt like there was something really, really special about her the second I met her, and that this could be the one. But I think the moment I was ready to let her know that I loved her was, I think, I want to say New Orleans, when she came out to New Orleans, maybe a little after, and we just had a great time, a lot of fun. We were really getting to that moment of getting to know each other, and yeah, I think that's when I knew. I can't put my finger on it, but I knew that I had always felt really, really special about her, and because I knew it was going to get there. So, all right, next question.
All right, next.
Oh man, can I say the booty? That's the way to my heart, and I really do appreciate that about her. She got great legs and a great butt, and I really do appreciate that about her. It's her butt, and her legs, and her stomach. Everything about her, I think, is great, and I really do appreciate that about her. That, and she's got a really infectious laugh. One of my favorite moments was actually after spending New Year's Eve with the Divines. Well, first of all, that was one of my favorite moments with her, period. Um, I think that's when we officially really let our hair down. We were around people that we both knew really well and loved, and who made us feel very comfortable and naturally be ourselves in a fun activity environment, which is our favorite things. But it was after that when we went on a walk and spent the day at the beach and the pier, and we were just walking and taking pictures, and she finally pulled me aside and said, "Chris," and I was like, "Yes." And she asked, "Would you be my boyfriend?" And to me, that meant a lot, because I knew how much she had painstakingly for me, not for her, put into that decision and what that meant for her is, and so to me that was one of my favorite moments because that's when I knew that I had her. I finally hooked her in. So the funniest thing that she does is thinks that she's funny. I think that's what makes me laugh the most is that she thinks she's hilarious, and she is. She's really funny, but in the moments that she doesn't try to be funny. When she tries to be funny, that's when I get the biggest kick out of it because she's just adorable. She tries so hard and so cute and will give me that laugh and then give me that look of, was that funny? That was funny, huh? And I find it very very endearing and very charming. Carolyn in 4 words. It's her butt and her legs and her stomach. Everything. Thoughtful, sensitive, adventurous, and passionate. I want to have as many as she's willing to let me. If God willing, if we can have many, then we will have more than 4. I'll say that. More than 4.
Nice.
We probably would wake up, go get an acai bowl, and we're ideally in Hawaii. I mean, we're obviously not home. No, I'm just joking. We'd wake up and go get breakfast somewhere, probably for her, preferably an acai bowl, and then we would ride our bikes there, and then we would probably come back home, get ready for the day, and then probably head to the beach and spend the time there, or we would do a little activity, whether that would be going on a hike or something outdoors is what she would really enjoy doing. I know that, you know, she would want to make me happy, and that does make me happy, but she would be open for, you know, any sort of activity, whether it was outdoors or indoors, whether it was an aquarium or something just interesting and something where we could both learn and enjoy each other's company. And then at the end of the day, we'd go get dinner, and dinner would probably be tacos, some sort of Mexican food, which I love and really glad that she loves. And then it would probably be watching the sunset and then heading home and trying to have our 5th kid. So that's... She's like me, she's got a really eclectic taste in music, and so Bieber, it's probably Justin Bieber. Her favorite food is Mexican food. It's tacos, for sure. If she could, she'd eat carnitas or carne asadas tacos, I think, every night. Her guilty pleasure for food is mine, and I don't think it's a guilty pleasure. I mean, you're missing out. It's just candy. She loves sour candy, and that's the way to my heart, and because I love sour candy. And she also loves baking, and she's great at that. And one of the top of her bucket lists is she wants to hike Mount Kilimanjaro. So that's a big one for her, and I would love to be right there with her with an. I have no idea. She's tried eggs Benedict with me, and she really liked them when we were in Chicago. So I'm gonna say, you know, sunny side up eggs Benedict style.